hit record first, honey?
Oh, oh, thank you so much.
Yes,
Hi.
thank you.
Yes. Hi, Tina. Thank you so much. I am just honored and privileged to get to share some of these amazing products that have helped me so much in my life, help people I love and care about deeply. I'm very passionate about the products. And so I'm super, super excited to just be here tonight. And thank you for having me. And you guys, I've only known Tina a very short period of time. And I will tell you, if you are a customer of hers or you are working with her as a business partner, you are very blessed. You are very she is going to take good care of you. I just know that because I feel the same about you already, leading from the heart. I mean, you're my kind of people. Love you already. Okay, doll. So if you're ready, I can get started and we'll get going.
Absolutely. Let's
Okay,
everybody's time is precious. So yeah, let's
absolutely.
just get right into it.
Okay, so tonight I'm going to be talking about a box that's got several products in it. But before I do that, I want to share with you a story. There was a lovely couple that landed themselves in the emergency room in the fall of 2012. Okay, the husband was doubled over in pain. They were actually out to eat a dinner with friends, and he ended up with excruciating pain. He knew it was not food poisoning. It's kind of one of those things like, this is serious. I need to get to an ER, right? So they get there, and you know how it is with emergency rooms and doctors. It's test after test, lots of invasive poking and everything to find out what was wrong. Well, after an angiogram, he was diagnosed with a rare condition. It's called vasculitis. And what this is it's inflammation of the blood vessels, okay? And it is a life-threatening condition. It can kill you. It can happen in your heart, a kidney, a lung. So the only treatment for it is to give massive doses of steroids and immunosuppressant drugs. And if you don't know who I'm talking about yet, I'm talking about our CEO and founder, Paula Scarcella. Her beloved husband, love of her life, okay, almost died. So what happened is they put him on various types of pharmaceuticals. So for about 4 years on and off, they were in and out of hospitals, in and out of outpatient treatments, different doctors, different pharmaceuticals, trying different things, lots of side effects. Well, what that did is by 2016, he landed himself back in the emergency room with the same life-threatening situation. And what Miss Paula did at that time is she called her dear friend, Alexandria Brighton. And I don't know if you've heard of Alexandria. She actually started Young Living. And if you've ever heard of the Brighton Institute, she's got about 30 years of Ayurvedic medicine experience. She's a world-renowned Ayurvedic medical formulator. She's a master herbalist, an aromatherapist, and just a really gifted healer. So she put together what now we know as the Healing Trilogy. And I tell you this story because this is how HBN was born. They used this product for Ben. By 2017, so for 1 year, he took 2 shots a day, 2 liquid shots of our mind, body, soul. And he took that, and within a year, all the inflammation gone, not on any immunosuppressant drugs. And, no problem now further with vasculitis. He's been like 5, 6 years in remission. So of course, no medical claims, okay? Everything you hear on this call is going to be a personal testimony and is not to be contrived as any kind of medical advice. But I want to tell you that story because I want you to understand the passion behind the products, okay? And the owner here and how much it matters to her to share with what healed, with what God gave us, plants, share that with the world and be able to heal and change so many lives with that. We're all about plants over pills, people over profits. We're a product focused company, okay? And that's what we're about. So I'm going to dive in to the Healing Trilogy and like tell you a little bit more about it and some other things in this box. I have 2 amazing leaders on with me tonight. Michelle Carroll, she's 38K, soon to be Pearl Director. She's like a couple of cycles away from that. Excited for her to share about the vitality. I also have Jessica Tossi. She's incredible at her retailing business, guys, and she does all kinds of different recipes with our Slimmer product. And I'm gonna have her talk about that. But I'm gonna be talking about the Superfood Nutrition Healing Trilogy. And I have some great people, I think, on tonight to do some testimonies. And I'll get those unmuted when I get around to them. So let me see if I can do a screen share real quick. And y'all just give me some kind of thumbs up if you can see. Can you see my screen? Okay, let me get this started. Okay, so this is the box that we're going to be talking about. I love this box. Now, it has our healing trilogy in it. You can read and see what's in there. We're going to be going over these products, sharing a little bit more in depth with the ingredients that are in there. As far as the weight loss goes, maybe you don't need to lose weight, but you probably know someone or care about someone out there that could be looking to lose some weight in January. And everybody's going to be having those New Year's resolutions. So we're just going to touch briefly on those weight loss products as well. Now, this is a great box to get started with too, if you're looking to build a business here, because it's going to qualify you for that 30% fast start. So it's a 10% pay raise on that. Before we dive in again, I just want you to know that we're not a drug company. We don't consult with the FDA. So anything that is mentioned on this call is it's not designed to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease. And any testimony is not construed as medical advice. So this is the Healing Trilogy, and it contains the 3 products that I mentioned, Mind, Body, Soul. And as I said before, it was formulated exclusively by the gifted healer, Alexandria Brighton. And this is going to contain a lot of science-backed Ayurvedic herbs and ingredients that have just been shown in studies to reduce inflammation in the entire body, improve circulation, which always improves health. And also put there that it's manufactured in the USA. So before I start in on talking about mind, I want you to understand a little bit about Alexandria's formulation. These are some of the adaptogenic herbs in there, like ashwagandha. Some of you guys are probably familiar with this if you're in the holistic world, triphala. So when she did this, she actually used kinesiology and tested the life force in the product. So what life force is, guys, it's the healing energy that God gave us, right? And when you take whole food plants and herbs and what the creator made, this is going to raise your life force, okay? Water fasting does this as well. It puts all your life force towards, killing viruses, bacteria, detoxing, all of that. So I wanted y'all to see that this is the life force that she tested and how high that is. And so when you drink this, within minutes, you are going to feel better. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to start feeling that energy and life force in you. Okay. So I'm going to talk about Mind first. This is the first product in this trilogy. And I don't know if you know, but 1 in 3 seniors dies with dementia or Alzheimer's. So we all have like a 33% chance, you guys, of really losing our minds before we die. 6 million Americans have Alzheimer's. We have, by 2050, it's estimated that 14 million people are going to have Alzheimer's. Now, why is this? There's so many toxins in our environments. And, look up in the sky someday, okay? And I'm not going to go down the conspiracy theory road, but I was born, I was alive in the 80s. Wasn't born in the 80s, long before that. But I was alive in the 80s, and the streaks were not in the skies, guys. They're dropping. There's all kinds of aluminum going in. There's aluminum in our, our deodorant, okay? Our makeup has heavy metals in it. If you take vaccines or any kind of medication or shots, there's heavy metals in that. Now that is ending up in our minds, and that is causing so many problems, okay? So it's important to detox. You're going to want to drink the Vitality that Michelle is going to be talking about later. You're going to love some of the ingredients in that. It's a gentle detox tea that you can drink daily. It's going to be important to try to keep up with the toxins that are coming in, because they're going to age you. They're going to hurt your mind and your body. Okay. So researchers have actually admitted and found that inflammation plays a role in mental disorders, migraines, depression, a wider range of brain problems, including dementia and Alzheimer's. So Mind was formulated by Alexandria with, to maximize the brain's performance, to help you focus, and, help prevent cognitive decline. It's going to support also a deep and restful sleep. Now you can take this in the morning. I like taking it with Body and Soul. I mix them together. And this is going to just help calm your mind and uplift your mood. I can tell you within a few minutes of drinking it, it kind of turns my brain on, and I just feel like I'm in a better mood. Between this and Nova Coffee really helped me get out of bed when I was real depressed. I lost my mom. She was my best friend in the whole world. And we talked on the phone for hours a day. So I didn't know what to do with my life when she left. So I didn't want to get up, and this, I can tell you, these herbs, the things in this really does help if you're struggling, with depression or any kind of mental problem, then this is really going to help you. I really feel it will. So this contains herbs that are naturally known for helping your behavior, your mood, your sleep, your memory, and learning. Now, I want to highlight some ingredients. Bacopa monnieri. This has been used for over 3,000 years as a nerve and brain tonic in Ayurvedic medicine. Okay, it's been shown in studies to help improve memory, learning, and your concentration. Human studies show that it just really boosts brain function and performance, and also has been shown to treat ADHD symptoms. Now, no medical claims, of course, but we do have people that have given half a dose to their kids, and it really can help them focus and have a better time at school. We're talking about whole food. We're talking about plants. We're talking about herbs, guys. A little bit of this is probably okay for your kid. Always consult with your doctor and use your best judgment, right? So this also helps reduce stress and anxiety. Now, test tube and animal studies have shown that also Bacopa monnieri contains some anti-cancer and anti-inflammation properties. Also helps lower your blood pressure, at the same time boosting cerebral blood flow. I say all the time, if you can increase blood flow to an area of your body, you are increasing health. That's why when we exercise, right, our whole body gets healthier because we get all that blood pumping real good. Okay, docosahexaenoic acid. I'm not even going to try to say that again because I probably can't, but it's also known as DHA. Okay, this is the popular stuff in breast milk, right? God put it there for a reason. Our brains really, really need it. It's a crucial omega fatty acid that is really required to have healthy structure of your brain. And it also has a lot to do with supporting your eye health. The inclusion of plentiful DHA in your diet is going to improve learning ability. And actually deficiencies in DHA have actually been linked to learning disabilities. So this is a vegetable DHA. It's going to be taken up by the brain in preference to any other fatty acids. So your brain is super, super hungry for this. It's really good for brain health and it's anti-aging. Okay, so that's DHA. It's in this product. It's also in our coffee, our Nova coffee. Curcumin or turmeric. A lot of you probably are very aware of the anti-inflammatory effects of curcumin. It's widely studied, well-researched, one of the most powerful anti-inflammatories known to man. I want to mention a study. Ohio State University did a study, and curcumin reduced deadly amyloid plaque in the patient's, Alzheimer's patients' brains. Very powerful, guys. If that can eat up and reduce that plaque, if we can start taking this stuff at a young age and prevent that from occurring, then we can improve our life, our quality of life, and our mental health. Licorice root is also in this product. It's shown to prevent nerve cell loss in the brain. We also have an adaptogen complex in each of these, the mind, the body, and the soul. They basically work simultaneously to calm and energize and have unique abilities that help improve your mood, your mental clarity, and your physical stamina. They're really just going to give you that feeling of homeostasis, and that's what the herbs are designed to do. So body is the second product in the trilogy, and just 1/2 teaspoon, okay, one little scoop of body is providing powerful nourishment for your entire cardiovascular system. Now we have at HBN a proprietary high nitrate beetroot, okay, it's 10,000 parts per million, and it's juice combined with hawthorn berry for maximum nitric oxide delivery. Now, nitric oxide is actually what has been shown to relax the blood vessels and help lower the blood pressure. Now, I can tell you, I have, my husband is a type 1 diabetic. He's been on insulin for almost 40 years. He wears a pump, and he was having some blood pressure issues, okay? And combining the body with our black seed oil, which is another there's over 600 peer-reviewed studies on black seed oil. If you don't know about it, start researching it. It's one of our products, and it's amazing. It has 3,000 milligrams of thimaquinone. But my husband used the body and lowered his blood pressure from 160/90 to 135/80. No medication. So absolutely miraculous what plants can actually do. This is our personal story. It's not a medical claim, okay? Now, the ingredient highlights for body: beets. Researchers have revealed that nitrate is the special ingredient in beetroot, which actually lowers blood pressure, and may help heart disease, because if you are keeping your blood flowing good and oxygenated, you're less likely to get clogged up arteries and things like that. Hawthorn berry, incredible ingredient. Hawthorn berries are used widely as an approved treatment for heart failure, early stages of heart failure in hospitals in Europe. Okay, now this is something, when you get to countries that aren't run by big, they actually use more of these powerful healing herbs and things over there in hospitals to treat disease. Okay, hawthorn berries contain compounds that help dilate your blood vessels and help prevent damage to your blood vessels, and also, help them dilate. They're going to improve blood flow. Okay, again, we're improving blood flow to the heart, so you're improving health of the heart. Again, we have curcumin in this, the powerful anti-inflammatory turmeric. The antioxidant complex, that's one of the things that makes body amazing, is the antioxidant complex. Now, berries contain, in particular, are high in antioxidants, and they're known as polyphenols. So increased intakes of polyphenols have been shown to help decrease incidence of cardiovascular disease by up to 46% in some studies. Even a medical doctor will tell you to eat more berries. They're good for your heart. Okay, and so we're getting a concentrated berry thing in here. And one of the berries, amla berry, it's an Indian gooseberry. It's been known to Ayurvedic practitioners for over 3,000 years, and it just has near legendary healing properties for the cardiovascular system. So that's what you're getting in this product, the body. And this is going to help your body again with the adaptogen complex. It's going to help your body have homeostasis. If you know somebody suffering with adrenal fatigue, thyroid issues, this is going to be a product that you want to introduce to them, have them take it, maybe talk to their holistic doctor, their functional medicine doctor, see if this is something they could add. This is going to assist with your hormone producing glands, okay, your hypothalamus, your pituitary, your adrenals, thyroid, pancreas, and other glands, hormone producing organs like liver, kidney, heart, thymus. Overall, just really good for your body. So the last one I'm going to talk about is Soul. This is, I would say, if you're talking to somebody and they can only afford one product, get this one, get them on this one. We all know that our health begins in our gut. And if we don't heal our gut, that's just where everything begins, our immune system, everything. So a lot of your mental health is linked to your gut. If we can get our gut healed, that's going to take care of a lot of other problems. So I recommend the whole trilogy, but if they can't get it all, get the Soul, okay? Inflammation has long been known to play a part in like allergies, asthma, arthritis, okay? Pain in your joints, all of that from inflammation. Crohn's. I actually have some people that are customers of mine that take this, that have Crohn's, that are healing their Crohn's. They're down to almost no medication, okay? Down to almost no medication, which is great because that Remicade and all that stuff has horrible side effects, you guys. So the medical community agrees that there is a link with pH balance, gut, and inflammation. Okay, so that's no new news to the world. And maintaining a healthy pH, our balance, and supporting our detoxification to the liver really is the first step to controlling that inflammation. So Soul is packed with chlorophyll-rich alkalizing green superfoods, ancient Ayurvedic herbs that are going to promote a healthy liver action and kidney health. This actually contains ingredients that help prevent the formulation of calcium oxalate crystals, which can lead to kidney stones. So if you know somebody that has trouble with kidney stones, please have them talk to their doctor about this product. This could prevent that, okay? This is going to support healthy skin, hair, and heart health. And it contains a lot of phytonutrients and antioxidants. It's going to promote healthy digestion, metabolism, healthier respiratory health, muscular and mental health. As I said, all your health begins in your gut. Now, one testimony I want to say, I have a son that went into anaphylactic shock following a DTaP vaccination. So he was vaccine injured. He had horrible eczema on his arms and his wrist. Okay, really bad. I mean, we couldn't do anything to get rid of it. So I did take this product when I started with this company about 2.5 years ago, a little less. And I asked the doctor, the functional medicine doctor. He muscle tested him with my son, said he wants this. His body needs this. Started him on it. 4 to 6 months later, completely healed. Guys, if you heal your gut, you're going to heal those skin problems, the rosacea, whatever it is you're having. And you guys that were at the event, you saw my son, beautiful, clear, glowing skin, not one sign, not one scar, and his skin looked horrible. I can show you pictures. So 2 ingredients I want to mention here, a couple things in this one, then I'm going to turn this call over. I don't want it to get too long. Guducci. It is known for its ability to support the immune system, promote joint health, and also prevent stress. Of course, we also have the curcumin, the turmeric in here. It's in all 3 of these. That's how important that is as an anti-inflammatory. You're also getting your grasses, your super greens like spirulina and chlorella, which can actually act, those algae can act as a prebiotic, which is very important to have for your gut health, and wheatgrass and others, okay? So that's what we have on here. Now, I want to look for Rosalind Mayo real quick. And Tina, maybe you can help me find her as well. I'm going to look through here. Rosalind, because I've got a testimony. She called me the other day and she had been to see her doctor. And I'm going to let her tell the story if I can find her. Hopefully she's on here. She really wanted to be on here. Rosalind, can you unmute yourself? Do you see anybody named Rosalind, Tina?
I see her, Landy.
Oh,
she's on.
Hi.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hi,
Awesome.
everyone. I'm on the train, so if y'all can't hear me, it's because I'm on the train. But anyway, thanks for inviting me, Landy, and hello to everyone. I'm just blown away. I have suffered with inflammation and pain for about 10 years. I had to end my career in law enforcement due to pain. So I came out in 2016 out of corrections. And I just couldn't figure out why I was hurting. Right. So she did. And about a week later, it came back, supposedly lupus. I'm like, really? She said, yes. So she said, you can't, there's no cure for lupus, but we can treat it. I said, well, what do you suggest? She said, hydrochloroquine. I said, well, no, ma'am. I said, I don't take medicine. I said, I've just never been a pill person. Maybe that's why y'all say I'm difficult. So I said, well, I'm going to do something. I'm going to go natural, and then I'll come back and then I'll let you know what I decide. So I've always been close with my sister-in-law. I'm not sure if anyone knows Charlotte Whitaker is my sister-in-law. We are very close. It's like 36 years of friendship. But anyway, she introduced me to HBN because she knew that I was in a lot of pain. So I started taking the products in May of this year. And then I had a follow-up visit in June, the end of June. And so the rheumatologist said, so how is your pain level on a scale of 1 to 10? I said, maybe a 1. She said, really? I said, yeah. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm taking some products, natural products. And so she said, well, let me see what you're taking. So I showed her everything. I was taking the black seed oil, the Nova coffee, the Healing Trilogy, the magnesium B-Calm, and I was also using the magnesium pain lotion. So she said, well, okay. She said, well, if you're feeling okay, I'll see you in 6 months. So the 6 months was the end of June. Well, anyway, when I first went to see her, I had gained, I was 175.5 pounds. That was a lot of inflammation. But by the time I went back at the end of June, I had lost 10 to 11 pounds. That was that inflammation that had been released from my body. So she wanted me to go down and get some more blood work. And I couldn't understand why, but she's a doctor, she knows best. So she said, well, since you're doing okay, you can come back in 6 months, which would have been December 8th. So I went back for the follow-up, and she asked me all the normal questions. How you doing? What's your pain level? And I told her the same thing, maybe a 1. That's just basically if I do something I'm not supposed to do, like lifting or pulling something or whatever. And so she said, well, um, I just don't understand. That's why I don't need them. So I went in my purse. I made sure I took all of my products with me so that she could see exactly what I was taking that helped me. And so I said, well, what stage of lupus am I in? Since that's what she told me I had. I said, so, I wanted to know. And she kind of looked at me real hard. And she said, well, to be honest, Miss Mayo, she said the test in June showed no lupus. And I'm like, really? I said, well, where did it go? She could not tell me. And she said, well, just keep on doing what you're doing, and I'll see you in a year. So that's my story. And I have been so excited to talk about it and to talk about what has happened with me taking these products. And I recommend these products to people who have a lot of inflammation, pain, whatever. It's amazing. I can't explain it. All I can say, these products are amazing and has changed my life forever. I'll be a forever HBN. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Rosalind. I hope you guys could hear her. She's on a train. Thank you so much for taking time out of your evening to tell us that story. Basically, her blood work showed she didn't have any lupus or fibromyalgia or anything when she went back. Like, amazing story. There's one more quick testimony I want to get, and then, I hate to keep you guys too long, but we do have a couple more products that's in this box. So we're talking maybe running over another maybe 10, 15 minutes. But I want to unmute Miss Brandy Stranford. She has a testimony here about the Healing Trilogy, I believe. Brandy, can you hear me?
Yep. Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi. You guys will have to forgive me. I'm in the middle of Christmas shopping with my family if you hear background music. So, hi, Nicole. So where my journey starts was about in 2019, right before my wedding. I'm just going to do a quick rundown too, because I know of time, but I started with dark armpits and was having problems with it smelling really bad and just itchy and irritating. And then I went to get my first mammogram, and they found 2 benign lymphs in my left breast, same side as my armpit was having problems with. So at that point in time, I started cutting out chemicals and doing the best that I could, getting rid of the aluminum deodorant, trying not to take many pills, things like that. So then the next part of my journey would be the beginning of this year. I had COVID in April, and I was pretty sick for about 3 weeks. I did not have to be hospitalized, and I had every single symptom except for vomiting. So I was down for a while. I lost the taste and smell and everything, and then I had a lingering cough. So it turned out I ended up with long haul COVID and ended up in the hospital of June this year. Luckily, I did not have to be vented or anything like that for the lungs, but the problem when I got there was I was septic. So I also had the inflammation marker, and they were doing all this tests and all these things are wrong and yada, yada, yada. So while I was in there, I went on this hell-bent, what can I do to reduce the inflammation in my body? And I had already been overweight and struggling with all kinds of things for years, depression, anxiety. I was on so many medications, including medical THC for the last 2 years. So when I get out of the hospital, I go to Nicole Estep, who's in this group. She's one of my good friends for many years. And we were just talking about like healing your body with food and natural things. And she introduced me to the HBN products and the unicorn juice. And I can't even begin to tell you the change that it's made in both my life and my husband's life since this. So I had the inflammation marker in my body. I was learning about how COVID is causing even more inflammation. I ended up with the enlarged heart, all the things going on with the lungs, and I had the cytokine storm, and my cells were attacking themselves. Nothing's repairing anything. My hair's falling out. I can't think straight, and all this stuff's happening. So I turned to nature. I started eating well, learning about anti-inflammatory diets, staying away from dairy, getting rid of as much chemicals in my life as possible, organic foods, the whole 9 yards. So then I started taking the unicorn juice. And within this, I started the year out at 262 pounds. So by the time I met Nicole, or the time I started talking to Nicole about the unicorn juice and everything, I had lost a little bit of weight, but my main focus was health. It wasn't really, to lose weight, but when you reduce inflammation, that's all going to come together anyway. So October 22nd was the first time I took a sip of unicorn juice. At that point, I was down to 227 pounds on my own. By the time November 22nd rolled around 30 days later, I'd lost 16 pounds on top of what I have already done since I got out of the hospital in June, that quickly. I am on no more anxiety or depression meds. I mean, I'm talking, I quit, and I don't recommend this to anybody, but I quit my Xanax cold turkey. I quit the medical THC cold turkey. Some of my other ones I no longer take anymore. I feel amazing. And like, I said to my family, I'm like, man, is this what somebody feels like a normal person? I'd never known what it felt like to be not depressed and not have anxiety and all of these other things that all of these toxins and chemicals and inflammation was causing for so long. And I had no idea. So that's my story.
Wow. Thank you so much, Brandy. That is incredible. And Rosalind as well. And Nicole Indepth is actually a naturopath doctor. She was a former paramedic, I believe. And so that is who she's talking about that hooked her up with these incredible products. And I forgot to mention, I have 2 full-size bags. So stick around a couple more minutes. I'm going to unmute Michelle Carroll. She's going to inform you on our next product in the Healing Trilogy, which is, the Vitality. So I'm going to turn it over to you, Michelle.
Hello, can you guys hear me okay? Okay, I'm gonna go quick. I'm not gonna go over every ingredient because I know we're pressed on time, but Vitality is one of the most powerful detox teas available for micronutrient delivery and elimination of undigested waste in your colon and your digestive system. It's filled with compounds from plants that gently cleanse your digestive system and support your health with naturally occurring phytonutrients, high antioxidants, and known healing herbs. It's recommended that you steep it for up to 12 hours. If you do it for a couple of hours, it'll also work. I like to leave mine in the fridge overnight, and I don't use any bags. I just throw the tea in there and then I completely strain it. It just makes it super, super strong, which I love. And also the more vitamins and minerals will be extracted from the tea like that. So I'm going to talk about 2 different ingredients in this one before I move on to the next product. Eleuthero, which is an immune system booster. Research has shown that supplementing with Eleuthero can increase immune cell production, specifically the antibody molecules, immunoglobulins. It also works to maintain healthy T4 lymphocyte immune cell levels. It's also a detoxification supporter. It supports your liver, which is the body's primary detox organ, by assisting the processing and removal of toxins. The other ingredient that I'm going to talk about in Vitality, like I said, there's a bunch of ingredients. I picked 2 to narrow it down. The other one is burdock root. Recent evidence has found that burdock root contains active ingredients in its root system that can remove toxins from the bloodstream. Research also found that burdock root effectively detoxified blood and promoted increased circulation in the surface of the skin. Did you want me to talk about the fat detox? Okay, awesome. So the other product I'm going to talk about that is in this pack is the fat detox. And I'm going to go a little bit more into detail with these ingredients. So one of the things that a lot of people don't really like talking about is cellulite. And I'm going to go into more why it's really important. So cellulite is the term for fatty deposits beneath the skin that result in the appearance of lumpy, dimpled flesh generally found on thighs, hips, buttocks, and bellies. And many believe that cellulite contains toxins from our environment and beauty products, such as petrochemicals, pesticides, and heavy metals. The ingredients that are in here: pink grapefruit, which has been shown to increase your metabolism, help suppress the appetite, dissolve fat, prevent bloating and water retention. It contains a natural organic compound that triggers a vital protein enzyme in the liver and musculoskeletal system to boost physical performance and metabolism. Lemon is also in this oil, and it helps to remove toxin buildup from the body. increases energy levels, and supports healthy digestion. Research has shown that inhaling the scent of lemon can boost your mood and promote the breakdown of body fat. Lemongrass is well known for its circulation boosting properties, as well as its ability to reduce fluid retention. It also offers astringent and antiseptic properties that help promote healthy and radiant skin. Ginger root is also in this mix blend, and ginger root has powerful detoxifying and invigorating qualities that may be helpful in reducing cellulite. Cypress is also in this, and cypress contains properties that act to strengthen and tone the circulatory and nervous systems while relieving circulatory and lymphatic congestion. And your lymphatic system is part of your immune system, so making sure your lymphatic system is flowing properly is super important. It may also assist to prevent the spread of varicose veins, hemorrhoids, edema, especially in the lower limbs. Juniper berry is also in this, and it helps improve blood circulation, decrease water retention, thereby assisting in the removal of toxins in the body. It also acts as a natural skin toner and reduces the appearance of skin blemishes. I like to use Fat Detox in combination with Tone cream. I actually use Tone cream as like a carrier, and then I put that on first, and then I put my Fat Detox over, and it's a topical oil, so you can really use it anywhere you have cellulite. And that's everything I have.
Okay, thank you so much, Michelle. That was amazing. Thank you. Now next I want to unmute Jessica Tosi. And I don't see her. Tina, do you see her? Hopefully she's on here. She's going to talk to us real quickly about our Slimmer Max and our Slimmer Oil. I absolutely love the smell of the Fat Detox, by the way. That's just a side note. I love adding that to to the tone especially, which smells amazing. But in the summer, I use this a lot because it really is good. It works. So Jessica, where are you?
Can you hear me?
Yay, there you are. Okay, so Jessica's going to talk real quick about our Slimmer Max. Okay, I'll let you go ahead and take over.
Sounds good. So Slimmer Max is actually probably one of my most favorite products we have, especially in this bundle. What's so great about this product is that you do not need to stick to a strict diet. It has proven ingredients to help flatten your belly and remove toxins. This, like all of our products, are organic, vegan, non-GMO. And if you are interested in the full product information page, just ask the person who invited you tonight, and they can get you all the ingredients because there's quite a few in this. But I'm going to just touch on a couple ingredients. One that I really want to point out is sea buckthornberry, which has omega-3, 6, 7, and 9 in it. It has a high nutrient content, and it also helps with inflammation. The other one is, I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right, yacon root, which helps the body increase absorption of vitamins and minerals, which so many of us have trouble doing. So this is a really good thing. Probably my most favorite ingredient in this product is Irish sea moss, which helps with inflammation, digestive health, and it's also a great source of iodine and has 92 essential minerals our body needs to help the immune system. So Slimmer is an amazing product, as you can see here on the screen. There's quite a good few things in it. I'm going to move on next. I know we don't have a lot of time, to the Slimmer Essential Oil. I could talk all day about these, so I will try and be quick. The Slimmer Essential Oil is great. You can use it to ingest in your body if you'd like. Otherwise, you can also diffuse it. What is so great about it is that it's small. You can take it with you in your purse or even your pocket. So when you're out and about at a restaurant, you can put a few drops into your water. Couple ingredients I want to touch on. It has pink grapefruit, which has been shown to increase metabolism and decrease your appetite. Lemon, which helps remove toxic buildup in your body, and also has peppermint and ginger root. A lot of people take the Slimmer Max and the Slimmer Essential Oil and actually mix them together. So that's a great way to use this product. So now probably one of your biggest questions you have is, how do I take these products? So you can take them individually, or you can take them all together as a pre-made juice we like to call unicorn juice. And I'm referring to everything that was spoken about tonight, minus the Fat Detox. Our team has come up with quite a few different recipes for pre-made juices that you can drink on the go. They're really amazing. The juices are easy to make it yourself at home. We have recipes. What we like to do, a lot of us, is you can get water flavorings to add to them to make them different flavors. I like tropical the best myself. When you drink them all together, you get the benefit of not only weight loss, but you're also getting the health benefit all just in one drink. So if anyone's interested in more information in this on how to make the juices yourself, you can contact the person who invited you, or you're also more than welcome to ask me for the recipes. And that's it, Landy.
Woohoo! Thank you, Jess. And thank you, Michelle. Awesome job on the review. The speed of which you did those reviews. Guys, if you have to rewind and watch it again, that's great. I also want to mention prebiotic and probiotic stuff in the Slimmer as well, which is good for your gut. Okay. Now, I am going to do some trivia. Let me mute everybody so we don't have a bunch of noise. Everybody mute themselves. Okay, so I'm going to do some trivia. The first question, we're going to see who was paying the most attention. Now, I realize some of you guys are more familiar with these products than others. So the second trivia question I have is more of just a random question. So are y'all ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ready? Okay, the first one we're going to do is we're going to name, I'm not holding it, okay? But we're going to name one ingredient in the Slimmer, not the Slimmer oil, in the Slimmer. Go, put it in the chat. We'll see who gets it first. I see a lot of thank yous. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, Lori. It looks like Lori. See Buckthorn. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, yes. And Lori is actually one of our new people. So that's super exciting. So we can get a free product out to you. I'm going to just have you message me your address so I can get that shipped. So let me write this down, Lori. Okay. The next question, guys, is going to be more random. Okay. And that first question, it was for a vitality. The next question is for a body. Okay. We talked about all these products, so you should be familiar with them now a little bit. The next trivia question is, who, are you ready? You got your Google stuff going? Who was the drummer for the Beatles? Some of you guys probably already know this. Look at you. Who? Okay. Okay, you can stop. Jane Davidson. All right, Jane Davidson won the body. Awesome. And I don't recognize your name, so you'll have to private message me, make sure I get your mailing address so I can get this sent out to you guys. Again, Tina, thank you. We still have people coming in. It's crazy.
I know it. I know. Obviously, this type of call is very excited. I wanted to kind of circle back on something really quick that you mentioned earlier. And one of the observations, a lot of people, when they join a company like this, they'll go because a friend invited them, right? Very few people have the opportunity, like our lead team did, in really scrutinizing the leadership, talking to the owners. We had owner calls almost every day. We looked at all the products, and not a lot of people do that. One of the things that I loved about working and onboarding with HBN was it is a mission. It's not about the product, the price, the commission, and the pay plan. It is truly a mission, and the heart-centered passion that the owners have, and Alexandria, you know, it's just, that was so comforting to know that it was beyond business. It was a mission, and that's what I like to align myself with, is people that are like-minded. The other thing I wanted to mention, I know that we have a lot of guests on this call tonight too. One of the questions I get asked a lot, if you're ready to order, get back with the person that invited you to the Zoom tonight. They may or may not have a $25 gift card for you. Some of us did buy that unicorn box, which gave us 12 free gift cards to go with that. And then it takes less than a week for your shipping to get here. So all the things that are just unicorn love. Right. So thank you guys all for coming on tonight. I've got it recorded. Obviously, my house did not blow down in the derecho or land hurricane that we're getting here in Iowa right now. So I'm thankful that I didn't lose internet. Anything else, Michelle, or Landy, that you want to add?
You know what? No, I think, I just want to say I appreciate you guys getting on and just learning with us. There's so many amazing products here. I think when you start digging in and you're looking at these ingredients and all of this, you're going to fall in love like we have. We're all about sharing love. We lead from the heart here. So I'm just grateful to be here. That's really all I have.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Be blessed. Thanks for being on the call tonight. We'll try to get some more of these lined up so we can learn the products together in detail. And to our guests, our guest trainers, thank you so much for your time and knowledge on the products and sharing that tonight. Be blessed. Thanks, everyone.